What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an EP review to do for you, and I'm going to be talking to you about the new EP from the band Sect Pig, entitled Crooked Backs. This is released on Nuclear War Now Productions. Now, if you're not too familiar with this band, they are based out of parts unknown, and the best way to describe the sound of this band would be a very dark, nihilistic, experimental style of black metal. Yeah. This is quite a doozy of a band. The first time I had ever heard of this project was back in 2013 with their debut EP, Slave Destroyed. Everything about this project seemed very mysterious, from the band's artwork and aesthetics to their music, to the fact that we didn't know who was involved in this band, left a lot of questions to be asked. And what they brought with Slave Destroyed was something very, very special and unique. A lot of Vaughn influence, a lot of Revenge influence, Black Death, war metal influence going on with that project, but there was something unique about it, something very unique and original going for it, and it made me want to know what this band was cooking up, what they were working on. Followed 2 years later with the second EP release from this band entitled Self-Reversed, pretty much continuing on in the same vein of what they did with Slave Destroyed. More weirdness, more chaotic, nihilistic material in their music. Very heavy on blast beats, distorted vocals, reverbed vocals. Very, very strange sounding stuff. And that's where I feel there's a little bit of an originality thing going on here with Sect Pig. It's very, very strange, but I think they make this stuff work. But now, out of the blue, we have a third EP offering from Sect Pig entitled Crooked Backs. What's interesting about this band is the fact that whenever this band puts out material, it's all put out in one continuous take. There aren't really any breaks in between. Like, let's say if you have a CD, it's played as one straight continuous track. But if you were to have a record, it would have multiple breaks in between, so you already know what song is which and how things work out. This time around, this is a 6-track affair running about 17 minutes in length, and pretty much the best way to listen to a Sect Pig release is to go full steam ahead all the way through. I'm sure you'll identify what breaks happen in between, but listen to this in one whole bit, and you'll get it and completely understand it. It feels as though if every time a Sect Pig release comes out, there's always some sort of theme and concept behind it. Listening to this EP, I'm getting a strange sense of conceptual vibes about eugenics, procreating, castrations, vasectomies, orchidectomies, hysterectomies, all that type of fucked up shit. And it's very telling that anytime you hear one of the audio samples that foreshadows and precedes a song, you just get a glimpse of what this is all about, and it's just really, really strange and creepy stuff to behold. But as far as the music is concerned, if you're familiarized with what Sect Pigs sound like already, you're going to be in for a real treat with this EP, because there's just a lot of maddening, chaotic chord progressions going on here. The riffs sound really, really crazy, just the way every riff sounds, the way everything is set up to be played out and expanded upon. It's just wild, especially when it comes to the more faster paced sort of tracks here, because there are some songs that go by at a really quick sort of length, like on the track Broken Private Parts. You already get the idea of what type of song length you're getting here with how quickly some of these songs pass along. And then going back to a track like Crook to the title track, it's just really, really crazy songwriting going on here. I like their approach to songwriting here on this record. Very audible bass to be heard throughout this record. This is a more riff-orientated sort of record. The guitar playing really holds down the identity of what Crooked Backs is all about, and I think it sounds really awesome. The drum work on here is very awesome too. A lot of blast beats, a lot of fills, a lot of creativity going on with the drumming. It has, I almost feel a sense of minimalist approach going on here with this drum performance, but especially for when it gets faster. It really shows itself perfectly, and especially for the last track on this record, Poison Veins, is where you get a little bit of a slowdown moment for this project because it's just relentless stuff all the way through and through. But I like when there's some diversity in between all of the chaotic and maddening blasting that you hear throughout this record. And when it comes to the vocals, this is another thing that sets Sect Pig apart from the rest, is the vocal style. I really like this almost croaky, whispering, sort of guttural vocals, like, you know, that type of vocal style. You hear that a lot throughout this record, and it's really interesting. I love that vocal variety going on here. The reverbed vocals, the whispered, croaky sort of wretched vocals, the screams. It's just really awesome. I love this vocal style. It definitely suits the weirdness of what Sect Pig is all about, and I definitely think it weaves a very interesting story to be told and woven here. So overall, this is another really interesting release from a band within black metal that's going to continue to garner a lot more questions than answers. I don't know if I would say this is the best Sect Pig release yet, because all of them are different and unique in their own ways. But Crooked Backs is a strange one. It is strange, it is weird, but it is awesome. I had a great time listening to this, and definitely you should listen to this all the way through. No skipping or starting back or going forward or whatever. All the way through, straight shot. Definitely give this EP a listen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you some links in the description box as to how you can get a hold of this EP and listen to it. I will leave you a link to the Nuclear War Now Bandcamp page where you can listen to this EP in its entirety, hear it for yourself, and be your own judge as to whether you think it's worthy of being purchased or not. You can stream it, buy it digitally, and it is available in multiple physical formats: CD, 12-inch vinyl, die-hard color vinyl with pin. Lots of ways to get a hold of this EP. So again, the EP is Crooked Backs by Sect Pig. This is released on Nuclear War Now Productions. Go check this one out. And for a score, I'm going to give this a very solid 8.5 out of 10. Very, very chaotic, nihilistic black metal. Really weird shit. So if you happen to have heard this EP, definitely let me know what you think about it, how you feel about it, and how you think it compares to previous Sect Pig EPs, or any of you guys into Sect Pig. Definitely let me know. I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks all for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel, and until the next time, Army Ho out.